Welcome to the Real Female Entrepreneurs, where we pull back the curtain on the stories, strategies, and success secrets of extraordinary entrepreneurs who are making a remarkable impact in the world. Today, please help me welcome a creative, authentic, and globally minded entrepreneur who's showing brands that the most powerful marketing doesn't feel like marketing at all. It feels like just having a real connection through compelling storytelling, strategic content, and personal branding. She helps businesses build trust, inspire engagement, and create lasting relationships with their audiences across the world. Get ready for a fun and insightful conversation about content creation, personal branding, authentic storytelling, travel, entrepreneurship, and building a career that crosses borders. Trust me, I've talked to her. I know where she's been. Please join me in welcoming Annet Ivchenko, UGC creator, content strategist, and founder of her personal brand, Saint Annette. Welcome, Annette. Oh my God, you're just so cute. I love it.
Hi, thank you so much for inviting me today.
Yeah, we're going to have some fun. So, I spoke to her a little bit beforehand. So, I know a little bit of her background. Cannot wait for you guys to hear some of the amazing things that is happening in her life and why. So, Annette, what sparked this? First off, let's just go with the fact that you travel extensively across borders and everything. Can you tell us why that is? And then tell us why your company even got started.
Of course. So it started a real long time ago, my content creation passion. And when I was 12 years old, I was trying to create my YouTube channel where I was trying to do my series and everything. But then the real life started, and I was like, I need to do something more real. And I was living normal, regular life as a normal person up until the war started in my country. And then I was forced to leave and I need to find myself again and start from zero. So I remembered about my main passion about creating content, and that's when it all started.
So, you're originally from Ukraine, correct?
Yes, originally I'm from Ukraine.
Yeah. So, when we talked about building a businesses that cross borders, where actually you've told me where all have you lived in the last couple of years?
Oh, in the last couple of years, it's been crazy. I started living in Germany. Then from Germany, I moved to Netherlands. Then from Netherlands, I started moving to the US a little bit, and then to Spain. And right now, I'm based in Spain. And I don't think that's my finish. I don't think that's all. So yeah, I'm living. I'm living in different countries, and I'm trying to figure it out. And everywhere, I have some experience. Everywhere, I've built my opinions, and I think I changed everywhere where I was.
That is amazing. And I mean, you said in the US, you told me where you were in the US and what you did and what you learned. And I'm sure you picked up business here. I think you pick up business every place you go. Am I right?
Yes, you're definitely right. It's like everywhere you have so many ideas, and they're so different depending on who you talk to, what you see, which problems you face. And oh my God, but yeah, you will be right if you say that the most ideas I got when I was in the US, because I was surrounded there, I was in Silicon Valley. And that's where it all starts. And yeah, it's like where there are Waymos without a driver, driverless cars. And I talked to so many people there and businessmen, entrepreneurs, and it was so amazing. And I've got so many business ideas. That's when I started raise really in my content creation and working with businesses too. And I received so many invitations even there and like all over the world, everywhere. It was just crazy. Half of the things I did in the US was just like with the help of my blog. I met so many people. I went to so many events and places just like this.
Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, we go to events all the time. In this business, I mean, that's where we meet so many people, correct?
Yeah, and that's so amazing because you get to know so many stories. You get to know you every person has its own story. Every person has its own opinions. Every person, like, put some input in you and in your brain, and and you become so developed. You became you and there's so many also nationalities I met through all these meetings, and so all mentalities are so different, and you see this difference so much, and you become so developed because you're like, everyone is so different, but everyone is so interesting.
They are. They are. So, and here's the thing, you help entrepreneurs and business owners with their storytelling and content and
Yes.
to create that connection, correct? Can you tell us, like, specifically what you do for entrepreneurs and what type of client you best serve, if you don't mind?
Okay, of course. So I do a lot of different things now. I started only by doing content at first, and it was content for myself, and it was UGC creation, which content for brands which they use in their pages. So some my opinions about their products, me showing their products. Then I started adding some consultations. It was consultation for brands, how to attract more people. Then I started managing accounts and raise accounts of other people. And that was amazing. That was like when I was like, I know what I'm doing now. If before it was like I'm trying some things and see what's working, what's not. I went through some, like, I did some courses online, but like most of the things were just from my experience. And I started working with brands, entrepreneurs, restaurants, fashion brands, and helping them to like raise their social media. I was doing content plans for them. I was doing strategies for them, and they actually were raising. And it's like, now I know what I'm doing, and now I have exactly the plan in my mind. And when I see the brand, I see what's, you need to add some personal stories, or you need to to need to connect with your audience because they feel you're just like somewhere, out. Or on contrast, you need to position yourself more proper because you now act like you're just like friendly vibe. But for example, you need to position yourself more if you want to sell, let's say, consultations. You need to position yourself as an expert. And I started seeing these gaps, and I started like consulting people and managing business accounts, like so many different things right now.
I love that. I love that. I love the fact that you're probably intuitive as well, and you
Y-
probably can, like, yeah, yeah, and you can see
yes.
things.
Yes, I think you're right. It's like, and I feel, it just feels. And whenever I go somewhere, it's like, I notice some things, and I can have an opinion about anything, about any business. I'm like, oh, that's so cool, but it will be so great if they add like this option, or it will be, is their account looking good, but some, they would be great if they change this, if they will write it's like this because it's more eye-catching. It doesn't sound like an ad. Oh, this looks horrible, it's just like such a direct ad. You can do it more smarter.
So, all this intuitiveness that you have right now and being able to position yourself to help so many businesses and entrepreneurs, what would you go back and tell your younger self? And the fact that you are young and actually had to reposition yourself because of a war in your country.
Yeah.
So, what would you go back and tell your 18-year-old self?
I really would love to go back and say that it's okay to not have everything figured out.
Mm,
That was such a big thing for me. I was so scared to choose the wrong path and do something wrong that I was just standing in one place because I cannot, I don't want to pick wrong. So I kept not picking anything. So I
mm.
didn't pick anything, and I was just thinking what will be the best. And what you need to do, just try with something, just start. And then you will feel it's okay to change things. It's okay to change the path. No matter how old you are, like 30, 40, 50, 60, you can always change, and that's okay. You don't need to know everything. You will never know everything. So that's the advice I would give for myself because I spent so much time wondering, is it the right thing? Should I do something different? Should I do something like, because everyone was saying me content creation is not that serious. So I was like, should I go like another path? Should I go do like just master's degree and like go to like some try to attend for company, and not for work for myself, but work for like some, good company. And it was just confusing me so much. So the best advice I will give, it's okay to not have everything figured out. You just try, and that's okay.
Love that. That's like one of my favorite things. Okay, more advice. All right. A game
Yeah.
changer. What is like one key decision, habit, strategy, maybe that shifted your growth business or helped shift somebody you've helped business?
Yeah, I will talk about myself now because so there's one thing I changed in my content that started bringing me so many like feedback from people, not even like in the way of like even followers, but also like the people started like really reaching me out, asking me advices, questions, and I started having like this really like interaction with people. And that's what I really started my blog for. It was not at first for money. It was just because I was in a war and I was alone. I felt so like horrible, confused, and I felt like I'm socializing through the social media, and I wanted to meet people. I wanted to have this girl space, and it didn't really work out at the start. And the one thing which was game changer for me, I stopped trying to do the right content because I was trying to be useful for people, because who will follow me if I'm not useful? So I was
Mhm.
trying to do some tips, be useful, preach, because I also read a lot of psychology. So I was like, oh, I should talk about that. But it was not really me. It was just me trying to be someone good. And when I started doing relatable content, which girls were starting to relate, which they watch and they're like, that is me. That's literally me. Oh my god, I feel the same. And when I started doing this content, when everyone is like, that's just me. They send it to friends, they reply me like, oh my god, girl, I understand you so much. Ha ha ha, that's right. Oh, tell me, how did you do this? Oh, do you have opinion about this? And that's when I felt so like in the right place, that like finally it's like me, and I don't need to like talk about like narcissist behavior, or like something what I was trying to do just to be useful. I
Right.
post relatable things and people love it, and my videos get like 1 million, 2 million. There's many videos which have like 20 million views, and it's just on this relatable content which people feel like she understands me. I feel the same.
So tell me about your blog and where do they find you and everything with the blog?
You mean audience?
Yeah, yeah. Your where do they find you? You're talking about your blog a lot, and I
Yeah.
want to know where to find you.
Yeah, mostly it's Instagram, and it used to be also TikTok. I have an old TikTok, which has 200,000 followers, but I stopped it because it was in like my Russian Ukrainian languages. And since I moved, I started from scratch and I started doing everything in English. So all my blogs started like from zero.
Wow. And how long ago did you start that?
2023.
Wow. Okay. And so you started in 2023. So about 3 years ago, and you've built it up to what? What is it now?
Oh,
Followers?
right now it's not just like for fun and socializing. Right now it's like it's a full business, and
Right.
it's not only business for me, it's also for me the way like I I show myself. Like I feel valuable to this world. It's not like I'm just, yeah, it's just my job. It's not a job. I'm helping people. I'm helping businesses. I'm doing something useful for the world. There's so many girls who like like saying thank you for like because I'm replying very often for like DMs of the girls and have talks with them, and there's so many girls who like relate and who can say, wow, this makes sense, and businesses which I helped to grow, and some input which I made, and there were like some consultation in a blog I gave to some other girls, which some of them were even free. And they were like, and they started raising after my consultations, because like I opened eyes or their eyes on something which was in front of them but they couldn't see. So yeah, for me it's now not only like business. For me it's like so many things, and I feel so valuable to this world.
Yeah. That is amazing. All right. So dealing with so many women and dealing with so much business and entrepreneurs, what's one myth you wish that they would kick to the curb and stop believing?
I think they should stop believing that everything needs to be like done right. There are so many people who never start just because it should be right. I need to know the steps. I need to know where, if this problem comes out, how will I solve this? This problem don't exist yet. That's okay if you go step by step. You don't need to know everything. You will not know everything ever. There will always be something you don't know.
True.
So a lot of people stop and or never even start just because they scared of like, oh my god, what will I do if this doesn't work out? And then if it's not working out, you will find out what to do. That's okay.
Deal with it when it happens. Am I right?
Yeah, like just let the life be, you know. Just trust a little bit universe.
So, balance. Do you believe in it? And if you believe in balance, do you juggle it? Do you make it a dance? Or do you just say, oh my God, it just doesn't happen and you throw your hands up? What is it?
I do believe in balance, and I really, really want to have to say that I'm balancing so well. You know, it's like every like, but I'm not balancing at all. Yeah, sometimes it's like, you know, I have so much like work, and it's like, you know, and because when you work on yourself and you when you don't like tie to something, your schedule can become just such a mess. It's like sometimes I'm like until 3 a.m. and I'm always inspired at 3 a.m. Oh, I want to do this new guide. Let me do research. What can I do? Blah blah blah. Oh, I want to do thumbnail for my YouTube video, and I start like generating. So and it's like 3 a.m. and then your entire day is like gone. You know. So I would say I'm trying to go to the balance, but it's like right now, sometimes it's more work, sometimes it's more life and family. Like I see my family very rare, so when I went to them to visit them, I especially paused a little bit some like work, and I was doing less, which I did intentionally because I just tried to like be a little bit more with my family. So it's just, you know, like a roller coasters for me for now.
Yeah, I think we're all a roller coaster, so it's fine. It's who we are. All right.
Yeah.
What would you say to a woman who's sitting there going, man, I want to start my own business. I have this dream. I have this desire. I just don't know. I'm scared. What would you tell her?
Just start with a small step. You can start with small. You don't need to do big things, like, you know, at start, like it doesn't appear like, you know, you can see other people and say and think, oh my god, like look how big they are, like what am I compared to them? But they started from something. You see their result, you don't see their steps. So you can start with your steps, you know. So of course I would say just start with small steps. If it works out, amazing for you, you will win. If it's not, you will still win because you tried. It's much worse to never try. It's okay if you lose. It's only for you better because you will have experience.
100%. I love that. Just take that first step. Just, yeah. How do
Yeah,
you eat the elephant? One bite at a time, right, Annette?
yeah. Yes, yes. Just take the first step, small steps, you know, small, 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 and then you're already somewhere. You're already in a, you know, pace. Like, so you're going already somewhere. It's not that like you're staying like thinking about the result goal. It's one step. Today I do small things for this. Today, like I, for example, like I like for girls who like want, like I'm right now, I'll tell about this later, that I'm working on like some guide. And like you can start from like today I pitched like 5 brands, tomorrow I register there, and it's like small steps, but you keep going rather than want something big and just you don't know how to reach there
Right.
because it's the end result. And before the end result, there is like so many things.
All right. We're stepping into the fun part here. All right. We're going to pull
Okay.
back the velvet curtain. All right. And we want to
Okay.
take a sneak peek behind the curtain and see what's going to happen to you within a year, 3 years, 5 years. What's going on?
Okay, so let's go a little bit there. So right now, I am trying. At first of the things, I'm preparing like a guide, which I never did yet because I was working more like, you know, on my personal brand, like as a creator, UGC creator, or behind the scenes for a brand, like doing for them strategies, doing like social media management for them, and all of the managing campaigns, whatever. I was doing all of this. But right now, I prepare something for girls because my girls community started to raise, and I'm super happy for that. So, and a lot of girls like, oh my god, where do you get this like collaborations? And I'm like, oh, I stay in hotels for free. I go to, I don't know, like I go to restaurants literally for free. I go to I don't know, some quests, events. I receive parcels constantly, like, with clothes, so many different things. Like, and so many girls, I want this, like, tell me how. And I'm preparing like a guide for that right now. I'm working on it, and I want to make it so full of my knowledge. So I'm not planning to publish it for the next 1 2 months, definitely, but maybe closer to like August, September, it will be like fully ready because I want it to be like full of information and with the steps too. So it's like, so people see like step by step. So
I
yeah, well,
want
I'm
it.
preparing the guide.
Oh my god, I want it.
Okay, I will
So
tell you right
it's
before.
yeah,
You will
thank
know
you.
before.
Oh, thank God. Okay, so it's gonna be a guide, not a book. So if we want a book for it?
Oh,
I gotta
that's a great
publish it.
question. I didn't even think about a book yet.
Yeah,
But
I
when I will tell, like, I don't know, somebody can think it's a sad story, but for me it's like good inspiring story. When there was a war and started the war, there was like no lights, so no electricity, no water. So you kind of bored and they have nothing to do during like full days. So I bought myself like a notebook and I was writing like creating imaginary stories there for like 40 pages just because I'm bored and have nothing to do. So I was actually creating some stories and they still lay in my house.
oh my word, you have stories for your book.
Yeah, but it's like imaginary characters, not about me. But it was so cool. I love it so much. Like,
All right. So, tell us something unexpected about you that my audience is gonna go, "Oh my god, Annette did what?" Surprise!
okay.
You speak how many
Uh,
languages and learning a new one?
yeah, that's true. By the way, I'm speaking 3 languages and learning the fourth one. Yeah, but
Yeah.
that's not the fun fact. Fun fact is, when I was living in my native city, I was performing in the theater. So I was a theater actress for 2 years, and if not my mother, I probably would go to the theater now. And if not social media and content creation and brand strategies, I would just be an actress. I is just something what lives inside of me so long. When I wanted to go study for being an actress, and my mom told me, "That's not a profession. What is that? What you will do?" Like, and I was like, "Okay." So I didn't go only because of her. And if I'm sure that if I listened to myself like at that moment, maybe I would be an actress right now.
You're absolutely gorgeous. I can see you being an actress.
Oh, thanks. Like,
Yeah,
it's my little Annette is so happy hearing that.
absolutely gorgeous. All right, let's pump up the volume on some music. So, do you have a song that you
Oh yes.
absolutely want to tell us about that we can add
Yes,
to
I
our list?
really, I really want to tell about one song. And watching on me, you might think it's something energetic and like this, but the song is actually very like lyric and with such a big sense for me. It's song in Spanish and it's "Gracias a la vida," basically like thanks for life. And I listen to this song when I want to go back because people start underestimating themselves so fast. It's like their results, like they reach something. Okay, cool. They watch for the next step. We never go back and like we're never thankful for just like basic things. And again, I think that came from me like after the war, like when I saw so many people like losing just basic things, and being grateful and instead of being grateful for those just like regular things. And sometimes I watch outside and I'm like, oh, thanks for the world that I can just I'm okay, I'm good, everyone is in my family is healthy and fine. I can just like watch on the street and I'm just okay. And this song, Gracias a la Vida, uh, from Mercedes Sasa, I think it is. And she sits and sings there, and she's basically saying that thanks for the life that like I can breathe, thanks for the life that I can see, and thanks for the life that I can feel. Because we're like, oh my God, like dramas, it's hurting, and bad situation happen with everyone. But how good it is that we can feel, how
Yeah.
amazing it is that we can feel those things, that we can feel the lives, that we can have emotions, feelings, because if we feel sad, then we can feel happy, because you see the difference, and it's so amazing. And that song is about that, and I really love that song because it has this like big, deep, deep meaning for me. And I sometimes start crying when I listen to it, because it's like she's thinking, thanks just for lives that I have, like eyes which can see this world.
Mm.
It's
Oh my god, how
amazing.
beautiful. Okay, I can't I'm adding it to my playlist. All right. A book that you love that builds you up.
I think that's a book called um, "To Yourself Nicely." Uh, it's I read it in like Russian, so translation might be a little different, but it sounds like "To Yourself Nicely," and it changed my mindset so much, and I upgraded after this. And because before it was I was always thinking from the way what I don't have, I don't have this, I want this. I need more money, I need more followers, I need more projects to work, I need to build more of this, I need to. And I was thinking always like on, like I'm my own enemy. It's like, you did not do this, you did not, you're not there yet. And it's like, like I treated myself like an enemy, like, while just the people who we love, we care, we're like, you will do it, you're so amazing. And this book reversed my mindset and was like, hey, you're supposed to treat yourself how you would treat your best friend. And
Mm.
since I became my own best friend and not the enemy and hater, like, oh, you did not do enough. Oh, you were so lazy today. Ha ha ha. Like, you're stupid. Like, you're so lazy today. What did you do today useful? And I started being my own best friend. And instead of, you were so lazy today. Oh, you took time for yourself. It's so good that you restored your energy. And when I was like, oh wow, look what you did. Like 1 year ago, you was dreaming to work with this. Like today, you send you a parcel. Like how crazy is that? And when I started being my own best friend, cheering myself up, supporting myself, letting myself rest when I want without making myself guilty that, oh, you did not do. Everything upgraded so much. And like I started receiving like some jobs from where I couldn't even think about, and like that's when happened my first consultation for blog, which I never did before, because I was like, I mean, yes, I know how to do the blog better, but like, who am I to teach? Who am I to teach? And it was like, and that's what happened first teaching. And the girl was like, oh my god, you so many feedbacks. She was writing down things which I say, and I'm like, wow, I know so much. So yeah, I think that book gave me like a lot of this mindset that like treat yourself as you would treat your best friend, not like your enemy.
Yeah. Don't sabotage yourself. That's what we
Yes,
do sometimes.
exactly. You're like the main person you have in your life.
Yeah. All right. A quote or words to live by.
Uh if we say about, oh, there's one phrase which I really really love, and it goes for those people who don't believe in themselves, or like nothing working out for me, or scared, or like any of those people. I really love this phrase so much. I've heard it like, I don't know, like 2 years ago, and I sometimes just like tell the stories of people just to, like, make them like feel this power. So if you would know that everything, whatever you're trying, it will work out on the 51st time, would you go through these 50 fails? Of
Mhm.
course you would, because you're like, I know that 51st time it will work out. So
Yeah.
you should go through this year. So right now you're going through these 50 steps, and there will be 51st, which will work out. And that's such an amazing phrase. And it just sometimes gave me goosebumps thinking that like people were trying, okay, it's not working out, whatever. But if you knew that you try 50 times, but 51st it's working, you would go through this 50. You would
Yep.
definitely go through this 50 fails, and you're like, whatever.
You
So
would.
treat your past right now like your 50 fails.
I love that. I love that. 50, 51st. And that is so
Yeah.
true with everything in life. Everything in
Yeah.
life. Yeah. The challenge is we want it like this, and it doesn't happen like that. Mhm.
Yes, and but also, when you get it, after trying, really, not like when everything is granted for you and held it to your hands, you value it so much, like, and you're proud of yourself.
Yeah, you
It's
are.
yeah.
I did it. Yay. So, okay. All right. This is
Yeah.
my favorite part. You ready?
Okay. Yes.
All right. I magically just changed into my fairy godmother outfit. I'm so excited, crown and all.
Okay.
And I got the wand. Okay.
Yeah.
And I have flown over to Spain to see you, and I have tapped your head and said, "Oh my word, Annette, you can have whatever superpower you want for 24 hours." What would it be?
Ooh, that will be teleportation.
Teleportation. Yeah,
Teleportation.
we
Yeah,
ready to
it would
go.
be because I love this world so much. I want to see so many places in the world, and it takes a long way to like fly. Also, I miss my family so much, and it's a little hard to choose between like building yourself and like living life abroad because that's what I want. I want to travel. I want to live my own life. I want to build myself, and I don't see myself ever in my hometown. But it's so hard to be far from your family and not be like in birthdays, all the holidays, and just having tea in the evenings with family, like with my cat. Like it's hard because you need to choose, and it's like nothing is fully right because like I cannot stay in my hometown forever. I don't want to live there. I'm more than that. But also, I love my family, and I would really love to have teleportation so I can just, teleport from like from here just for like 10 minutes from my mom to drink tea together and talk and hug my cat, and then teleport to like some, to see Egypt pyramids, and like I don't know, and then to California. Like it's just so amazing to think that like without all these like trips and like such a long journeys and hardness and complications and documents and visas, you can just teleport to places. It's just amazing.
I think that's cool. I like that. All right.
Yeah,
Motivation. Do you believe in it? If you believe in it, what do you do to get motivated?
I do believe in motivation, but I know so many people who are motivated when they're like, I have these goals, I need to go to these goals, money, oh, like business, and I wish I were like this because I was trying to force myself into this. I was like, yeah, I need to be motivated, but honestly, I'm the more motivated when I'm just like not forcing it. It's like when I'm not forcing it, and I'm just like, wow. So today I'm grounded, and I'm like, today I want this, and that's okay. And I feel so much more power after I do what I actually feel and want, instead of forcing myself into some motivation mode. But you do this, live by schedule, but like you drain yourself, And so I'm more motivated when I'm actually listening to what I want, and it gives me power because I'm like I'm actually here in my own heart, and that's so amazing. And of course I want a good life, and of course I have goals. And I think my mind also changed again. Like we'll go back to California when I went there, and my mind changed so much because you see people living completely different life, especially if we compare to Ukraine, where everything is like hard, heavy. It's like you work job from morning till night, like pay bare minimum. Like people travel once a year, and and it's like hard, good if you travel once a year. It's like it's like that. And then I came there and talked to people there, and it's like you feel like you're so powerful. You can do anything. You can open business. It didn't work out. You can open another one. You cannot open business. You can go work regular job and then think about something else. And that's opened my mind so much. And I was like, wow. So and so many people there were like bringing some ideas into my head. Like you talk to them and you're like, oh wow, we can do together this, and we can do together this, and oh wow, for example, there were like moment when I was thinking to create an app even for holding contacts for creators, because it's really hard with the contracts when you work like with brands. you need like everyone has its own contract, or you send or they send, and it's like signed, and it goes through this like round, and it's email. And I was actually thinking about creating even my own app which will be handling exactly this like contracts, so everything in one place. And I was like, and all these ideas come to my head when I'm there, and it is like so amazing.
I love it. And I actually have somebody to connect you with for that if you still want to do your app. I
Really?
know. Yep.
Okay, this
Yeah.
fire burns again, because I still feel it's a good idea, honestly.
I'm sure it is. It is a good idea. All right. What is the best way for our audience to stay connected with you?
The best way I would say is still Instagram, but right now I'm working on my YouTube long videos. So because in Instagram it's more relatable, it's more like girly, safe place. But in YouTube I wanna open more my personality, and I wanna actually talk more and share my opinions and share interesting things. So right now I'm working on my strategy and ideas and everything for YouTube videos. So soon it'll be more YouTube talking talking head of me.
So, as far as Instagram, how do they
Instagram.
connect with you on Instagram? What is your handle on that? At what? Your
Uh
name
so
or what?
Yeah, so it's Annet. It's my Instagram page, and people usually find me through my Instagram, and because my a lot of my reels got like for like millions views, so a lot of like girls, brands, whoever like just find me there, and
Okay.
I usually communicate. Also, I'm not just like posting, and that's all. I actually like communicate with girls. I reply to them. When they repost my stories, like I say some, it's like I'm trying to interact also with people because I love people. So
Wow.
yeah, the best way is Instagram, where I actually reply, where I actually like, you can and every day I'm checking in, like, like in stories and everything, so I'm always there. A little bit updates about life, about work, even sometimes. Even though I'm trying not to post a lot of like about my work, like with other people, with brands, on like what I do as a personal brand, because I'm trying to build more personal brand on Instagram. But there are also like a lot of interesting and useful things.
I love that. All right. Is there one thing that you wish every female entrepreneur understood that maybe we didn't talk about yet? And leave them with a mic drop moment.
Mm, yes, I would think better. How to say this right? Um, the, uh, done. I would say done is better than perfect. You know,
Mm,
it's like you better do it anyhow than try to do it perfect, and and maybe not do it at all.
yeah.
And sometimes this again, people like trying to tend be the best of the best, and it's okay. It's okay. Like you need to rest. Better to do how you can than not to do at all. Better to fail than to not try.
Mm,
And you will have this experience forever for life, and you will regret much more if you will sit wondering what if it worked out. Just realize it could work out and you never tried. But just
mm,
realize you tried, so you know it's not working out, so you can do something else.
yep. I love it. I love it. Annette, thanks for being here with me. Mwah. Oh my God, you're
Thank you
so
so
great.
much. I enjoyed it. Like, it was you're so sweet. Thank you.
Oh, and you're a wealth of knowledge. Oh my word, I cannot wait to get your guide on collaborations. That is going to be amazing. People are going to be like, "Give it to me."
Yes. I will do every like even people who don't have any followers will be able to earn on content, and
Wow.
it'll be good.
All right. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you so much. Bye bye.
Thank you so much for tuning in to this episode of Female Entrepreneurs Magazine. I hope you found inspiration, actionable tips, and a sense of connection with our incredible community of driven women. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, leave a review, and share the episode with fellow entrepreneurs who are ready to elevate their game. Remember, your success is just the beginning and we're here to support you in every step of the way. Until next time, keep shining, keep thriving, and remember, you have the power to create the business and life of your dreams. Stay inspired, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye.